This is the newest origin thanks to the 4.0 update, Necrophage. It used to be a very strong origin, even used in competitive PvP not so long ago in the 3.x update. It allowed for specialized worker pops and specialized specialist pops, allowing for optimized species, and there was a unique playstyle as the main species couldn't grow, you had to sacrifice the subspecies to then get your main species. However, in 4.0, this had to change, as it was completely broken with the new pop changes. They did implement a fix, but it made the origin incredibly bad and not unique, according to the Stellaris community. I wanted to test this out for myself, so in this video we'll delve into if it's actually bad by drawing comparisons to my UNE run at different yearly milestones. Then we'll see why it's bad. Then, if it is bad, we'll try and theorize why it's bad, and maybe possible fixes the devs could make to make this origin better. Let's get into it. So here is the build we'll be running. Now, Necrophage is considered one of the worst origins in 4.0 due to the pop changes. We're going to be running through that and actually drawing comparisons to the previous patch when it was actually a pretty good origin and it had to get nerfed. I think they lowered the amount of pre-FTL pops in their starting systems, in their guaranteed habitable worlds, and we're going to see if we can still make it work. Is it still bad? We'll be looking at the UNE run that I've been doing for my members only series and comparing it to that. Now let's see what Necrophage actually does. So on our homeworld, we get the Chamber of Elevation, which give us Necrophage jobs. These turn consumer goods and food into unity and amenities, and once every 10 years, Necrophytes are transformed in an elevation ritual. Essentially, our lowest pops, as we do start with a pre-patent species, will get converted into the Mighty Jeff, which gets the Necrophage trait. You get more leader lifespan, less pop growth, less food upkeep, more efficiency for specialists and elites, but less for workers. So we're creating, like, basically the pre-patent species will be for basic resources and pop growth, hence we have rapid breeders on them, and then they'll grow into Jeff, who is better for science, because tech, I like tech, if you didn't know. So you can see here we have the Necrophage trait, which we just ran through. These do not apply to hive mind pops. We get 1.2 thousand pre-patent, and the rest will be Jeff. Our guaranteed habitable worlds are replaced with pre-FTLs, so we can actually get more pre-patent species to turn into, you guessed it, Jeff. Necrophage pops are the only ones that can be rulers, and you can't be xenophile, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So essentially, we need a good subspecies that can grow, and then every 10 years we turn them into Jeff. Now, to give this build a chance, you could mix it up with different civics, but I do want to compare it to something like the UNE, which is semi-good civics. We're going parliamentary because from what I've seen, we need clone vats. Parliamentary is the only way we can get that because we can't go Genesis guides because we want xenophobe for another reason. We've got technocracy. I haven't used it. I wanted to try it out. Since our good species also get elite output, I thought this could be good. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm dumb. Egalitarian for more faction output, with parliamentary is very nice, and more specialist output. Xenophobe for that pop growth speed, which will apply to both the Necrophage, because in 4.0, the Necrophage does grow. In 3.14, they didn't, so you actually had to rely on it. This is good and bad. We'll see soon. We're going to abduct pops, so we need to be xenophobe, and materialist is just nice for research speed. In terms of traits, like I've been mentioning, Jeff is going to be the all-in-one specialist main person. Now, they can work worker jobs, they're just worse at it by minus 10%. So we've got intelligent and natural sociologist because we are going to do bioships. I think this could work well with rushing people down and stealing their pops, so we can rush down the society tree. And they've gone shelled on Jeff because we could. Less housing usage means we can actually help the pop growth a little bit, and more habitability so we can actually settle and take those worlds potentially. Unruly because it's a good -2 as well as repugnant. For a pre-patent species, we have shelled again just to help the pop growth and more habitability. Garian, we are going to use these pops as our basic resource people, so getting more food with bioships is very nice. Repugnant again, 3 -2, and rapid breeders for pop growth speed as we need them to keep growing. And then we got brittle for the amenity usage. Amenities are not really an issue, and I needed a -3, so we may as well go for that. We could do it with this Necrophage portrait. The ruler is a scientist, of course, and we're going to see if this origin really is as bad as people are saying. And it's not based on nothing. We'll talk about it more while we're playing. We're playing on my standard Grand Admiral settings, but we will keep 0.75 tech, and normal growth because that's what the U&E game is on for a fair test. Obviously, it can be a bit random, but it's a good baseline. Mid-game scaling, EF50, everything on 1x, including pre-FTLs. We could gamify this origin by putting that to max, which would help a lot, but we're not going to, and everything else on default. Let's play. So this origin was very, very good. I know a lot of meta players would play Necrophage because it gave you a fast start, because the planets around us have pops on them. We don't actually see any of them, but I guaranteed we'll have pops on them, which is pretty nice. Now we're going to explore. We need to find those planets, and of course put Eleanor Sawalis on the 1 so we can explore that way, and then we're going to construct straight away because it costs food, which is quite nice. Now before, as I was alluding to, our species were like workers on the conversion pop and specialists on our main necrophage pop, but planetary management sucks. Why are they working these jobs? You might think because there's not enough of them to work the other jobs. No, there's conversions working here. Now we can fix this because they are slaves, but crime could be an issue, so we're not going to do it straight away. But essentially we could force these pops to only work worker jobs, but the game shouldn't be like this. There is a clear benefit to these being specialists and not being workers, especially since like we have a Garian on. They're not all working the farmer job. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Job efficiency from the conversions, 15% less from Necrophage. Already the game just works against you. And like we have science traits and they're not all working. They're mainly these pops. This is a negative for this origin already. And what I hate about this, I do love Stellaris. We get lots of consistent updates and stuff like that, but people buy this origin. The Necroid species pack is essentially this origin. You obviously get the species, you get a few extra benefits, but mechanically, it's mainly this origin, and it sucks and is bad. It's not like it's a base game origin, where, okay, it's just bad. People paid for this, and it sucks because people really I know there's a big cult around Necroids, and they've gutted it. We will get into more of why they've gutted it because of the pop growth, but let's just continue. Let's see how, maybe it's not bad, maybe it's not, maybe it'll fix itself. So we do get that Chamber of Elevation. Every 10 years, we're going to switch these pops into Jeff's. We're going to keep it working. It does give us amenities in Unity, which is nice. We are going to just remove the Hollow Theatre. We don't need that many amenities. And then we're going to buy as many damn minerals as possible because we want a monument as soon as we can. In terms of the tech, we will always prioritize the research techs. We didn't get it in Society, but the Unity one's also good. Let's play. Let's see if maybe these shift around. I doubt they do, mainly because I know they don't because I tested it. They kind of do. I don't think every month, do they? No. Okay, they did switch. Okay, maybe it's working, but why doesn't it start like that? We are hemorrhaging everything. We do get our faction straight away. We'll promote both of them. You know the drill. Go to policy and edicts for benevolent subjugation policies so they like us some more. But we are going to need some armies as well, actually, because we don't need to build colony ships. We will send Jeffs. Maybe not build all of them. Probably dumb. But we can actually sell the consumer goods. That should balance our economy. Let's see. Not really. We can build that monument. Maybe we just sell a bit more, honestly. I need the max minerals since we do not produce many minerals, naturally. We have found this continental world. I think that will be one of our primitives. To be fair, we could just survey backwards. Actually, no, we do want to survey Barnard so we can get a starbase. Let's get another science ship, I think. One more food, and we can't afford to buy that much, so we'll just buy 22 instead. We do want some energy so we can get sprawling slums. 100 pops will be created. Now, let's see. We're 8 months in. Have we shifted the jobs around? It has actually fixed. Okay, that is an annoying negative that we can't manually move them around, but they have kind of fixed themselves. I still would rather Jeff's working the specialist jobs because we get benefits from them just doing specialists with Necrophage. Maybe Necrophage doesn't take into account because these all have intelligent and stuff, so they're forcing their way there. You might think I don't have enough Jeffs. I have 1.2 of them here. Oh dear. Yeah, their rights are kind of low. They're indented to servitude, but we can put them to chattel for more resources from jobs, and they can only be workers. We're not going to do it. It will, to be fair, our crime is already bad. Why is our crime so bad? I could give them decent conditions. That would help, I think. I'll give them decent conditions. I don't want crime events. That's the issue. That did drop by 5% on the crime. Get another scientist. They all get the expertise, although the annoying thing is we have the scientist on a capital. I'm actually going to move you to a science ship. Call me crazy, but I'm actually going to put a governor here to start because they also help produce resources, which is what we're lacking. We don't really need tech this early when we don't have much tech. This sounds like I've been captured or something, saying not not to do tech, but no. At the start, the tech's low until you get these buildings. Okay, Starbase. We're going to build a Hydro Bay. 10 food for free is very nice, and we don't care about the crew quarters. Okay, first tradition. Now, do note, Harmony has Unity of Self, so whenever we Necrophage a pop, we'll get Unity. We want this when the 10 years hit, so we don't need that now. Mercantile is just S tier. We're playing meta still. We want to see if it can keep up with the UNE, as we will be checking at year 20, see where we are in comparison. Where is our other planet? I bet it's down here. No. Okay. Okay, Monument's going to come online. Remember, the Monument gives us stuff from our ethics, which is research, trade, and pop happiness because of materialist, egalitarian, and xenophobe. These are applied to our civilians, so in 8 days, our 1.2 thousand civilians are going to produce us a bunch of resources, which is always very nice, especially the trade. Mercantile also gives trade per civilians. We will take that, as well as the amenities. Now, crime is just annoying. I don't know why it's 20%. Slaves, I guess, do that. I don't really play much slavers, but it looks like they are slowly depopulating the slaves here. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get the 10% happiness and then the monthly unity. We want to get unity as much as we can. Alpha Centauri. Okay, well, we found the other planet then. Okay, in terms of our next district, I actually think we need minerals. We're lacking a little bit on them. One mining district will do well. Okay, next up, we're going to go adaptive economic policies to convert trade into unity. It's very, 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 very strong, especially because we need to get to biomorphosis. So we'll come to trade policies and policies and edicts and do marketplace of ideas. We'll go from 52 unity to 66, and that's just going to keep going when we get trade. Why are there so many planets here? Hopefully some of them are pre-FTLs. Not trying to be greedy or anything, but it would be nice. Okay, after the mining district is done, we will grab C district to get more unity, science, alloys, and consumer good jobs going. And I'm trying to figure out when is the best time to make these slaves chattel. Honestly, it could be now. The jobs have kind of balanced out. I still don't know why our civilians aren't working them. But the weird thing is, slaves won't be civilians, so we'll actually lose out on some civilian production, so we'll wait, I think, a little bit. We've also found someone. Very nice. Honest Star can now be built upon. New traditions. Let's get 10% trade from jobs. And we can actually afford to buy even more minerals. We should be pretty set on them. We can go to max 42. Join the Discord to know the buy sell, because I always forget as well. Honest Star's done. Energy we can build, and we will upgrade the Starbase, because Starbases are good for early game economy. Another person over here. This is very good. We want to find people and rush them down eventually. Hence why I'll probably keep building city districts, because food is not an issue. We're going to need alloys for the ships. I'll build another one there. Less market fee. It's nice since we are buying things. We'll just bump our trade up a little bit. More efficient. More happiness. Let's just grab the flat unity from Habitable Worlds. And a society has been encountered. The pre-FTL here. Let's build a few more armies. Probably not that many. Don't really know how many we need. More minerals from jobs. Sure. And more research speed. Tech's so slow until you get the the buildings. Okay, Mercantile is done. We get amenities per traders, but I don't think we actually have any, but we get 10% monthly trade, which is nice. In terms of Dissension perk, we will eventually want to get Nihilistic Acquisition, allowing us to raid and steal pops, as we don't want too many planets, but we want their pops. We are going to then instead take monthly unity, because this is going to get us cloning quicker, and our next Ascension perk, which might be that one, we'll see. Our Starbase is done. I'm going to build the trade hubs. 16 trade plus 10% on both. It's very nice. It's Unity 2 and then a Hydra Bay. It's just free resources. It pays off over like 6 years or something like that. I did the maths in a tip video that I released. It's worth it. Let's nab some people for a closer look. Why not? You may as well survey on Alpha Centauri while we're here. You're done serving any continental worlds? Yes. Survey towards that. We might use it in the future. Okay, next tradition. More of a tough one. We probably should at the very least grab Unity of Self. I mean, the crime reduction will be helpful and the stability. Let's just go down Harmony. Why not? We don't want to miss out on that Unity bonus. We could also get neural implants. That's probably quite good. But the food also. Food's more of a here and now play, I think. We can get the transport going and immediately land our armies over here. You have 14 strength, so yeah, we can kill you. And then we can get star bases going. The other civilization is encountered over Alpha Centauri. We are using Soul Start too, because Soul is the best start. You get the most deposits and a very good star for Dyson Swarm and Arc Furnace. And Amoeba have just entered. That's annoying. We're invading. They will die. We now have a planet.
It's free real estate.
So the issue with these planets is stellar culture shock for 10 years. Less resources from jobs, less stability, but less empire size from pops. Now we're going to need to build Chamber of Elevation. We can't while it's in a culture shock. And this all existed in 3.14, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. They're undesirable. Please no. We do not want to purge them. We need them. No, no, no. We'll make you slaves. Oh, so we could Necrophage purge, which I need to bring up the wiki because I can't click this to see it. So purge pops are changed to founder species. They have less happiness and there's a refugee chance. I don't think it's efficient to do that because instead we can resell by coming over to government policies and edicts, allow resettlement, and then we can resettle a few of our Jeffs here. So this planet's immediately happy and they're working these jobs, which is giving us food, which is nice. So what do we want this planet to be? We can also immediately specialize. I don't know. What's this planet good for? This has a lot of energy. Sea districts. This is the same basically. We probably just want to mix industry to start with on this planet. All right, and I also did forget to do policies and edicts, fortify the border. This gives us starbase upgrade speed and starbase capacity. Are these amoebas really just sitting there? Why? I need that planet. Okay, we still have 5 years, so there's no point really taking this yet. We may as well reduce the crime. Very nice. Now call me crazy. I'm going to give the conversion pops chattel slavery so they give us more resources from jobs. I think we can actually handle that now, and it also forces all our Jeffs to work the specialist jobs, like brute forcing what they're good for, eking out some of the efficiency there. It's ridiculous you have to do that, but that's just how it is, I guess. We won't do that yet on this planet, but we will eventually. Do we really need to make fleet to kill these? We might actually. I'm not even kidding. Ugh, get the trade going. Food. Materials workshop is done. Let's get more worker pop output. Actually, no, we need afterburners. Afterburners is very nice. Let's build the material workshop and get that going after the city district. And then we'll start building some maulers, I guess. Ooh, and a better laser will help. And physics can go above these. You guys are starting to be a little bit unhappy. We will build luxury residence after that sea district. Now, one of the key other things why Necrophage is apparently so bad is the pop growth. So how pop growth works is you've got all these numbers. It's kind of split up a bit. You have a base growth of 1 on all pops. Now before, the Necrophage pops would not grow. Now depending on the amount of pops here, the plus from pops goes up or down. It can go negative. So if we look at this planet, they're only at plus 0.58 from pops, which is not great. Now the issue is, this number is kind of like a broad number, and it's being split to the Necrophage, which is getting minus 50%. So even though they do grow, it's stealing pop growth from the other species, and essentially is not what Necrophage is about. Necrophage was about never growing your main Necrophage species and turning in the better pop growth species into your species, which mechanically they had to do it because it was a bit broken, but did they? I don't know. Like, why? It's just eating the pop growth. And I like it mechanically. It's different. Now it's quite similar. It's not unique, but that's just my thought on it. It would be nice for us to get what it was like before. Oh, no way. We just found another pre-FTL. That is very nice, considering I can't get to my other one. They're just sitting there menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, material workshop's about to go down. It's so huge. We're going to go from 32 engineering to 54. So good. Oh, they've moved. Thank you. So we actually have no civilians now, which is interesting. I honestly do not want these entertainers. Okay, we are getting near that 10 years. So let's do Necrophaging Pops provides the unity. We now have this planet, which we'll go land on. We found Teeth Simurlocs. They don't really like us. That's fine. I don't like them. They will be raided eventually. And again, like, these pops are working these jobs. Let's just set them to the same slavery type to just force the good stuff. It's weird that you have to do all this mechanical playing around with it. It's a bit annoying, but we'll just do it. We'll do it. No complaining. Hopefully it can sort of be fixed. Okay, we have another pre-FTL again. So what we will do is not purge them. It's probably a quicker play to actually purge them so you can get more Jeffs. I should just do default rights, really. Slaves, decent conditions, chattel slavery, and we won't have to do that again. But something annoying as well is we're just getting random pops, right? So this is a nascent stage. Annoying. It's very annoying. This guy's good at trade at least, but still, like, we're getting random pops. It could be good if you can min-max them a lot, but again, sometimes the AI doesn't choose the best jobs for your pops. It's a bit annoying, and we do need to put some Jeffs over here to make this planet happy, and we are out of minerals. because of course we are. That's whack a gene clinic down. So we're about to hit year 10. At the end of the year, all necrophytes on Jeff will be converted into Jeff. The ceremony will take place every 10 years on each Jeff planet with a chamber of elevation. Now we can't build this because we need to wait 6 years for stellar culture shock to go, making this build a bit slower, but you do get a bunch of pops. Like our population's up to 6.3k. These damn, they're back. The menace. Need to kill them. So I'm gonna build a spy network on you because they're likely to kill us. I mean, so are these. We're kind of locked in everywhere. Not great. Oh no, I just sent my transports in by accident. Leave. And this is an empire here. We're like locked in on 3 sides. Not the best start, but we'll make it work. We'll try to anyway. What do I need is the question. We should probably build a mineral district here and here just so the minerals can flow a little bit. And yeah, now we converted those pops. We should have got a bulk of unity. It feels like we did, but who knows? The issue with doing factions is I don't think slaves can go into these, so it's actually kind of nerfing it. We're also getting claimed. It's not great. Lucky for us, we're building an army. Kill this stupid amoeba menace. Okay, empire size is coming a little bit of an issue. We can reduce that just by going kingship, and demotion times reduced, which is nice. We're actually going to deal with the amoebas. They are ruining us. Wow, that hurt. But at least they're dead. We have so much food, just not enough alloys. We should just keep building a sea district on our capital then. Okay, 40% unity will be very nice. What else can help us? Probably want to expand the council. Actually, no. Resources from factions is pretty good. Ooh, unity. We'll pop growth speed and food. We'll take that. We definitely want to build the chamber of elevation when we can on these planets. We're going to get a big spike in resources as well, which will be nice. We also do need to make one of these planets for research at some point. Let's grab the stability. That will also help these planets. Harmony's pretty good. We found another... They are fanatic pacifists, so they can just sit in this corner till we are ready to kill them. I mean, it's not murder so much as it's acquiring their population, you know? Right, we should probably design our mauler, considering this weapon's so much better. Armor's probably better. Optiburn is definitely better. I honestly just don't mix the weavers anymore because they just mess up the AI. It's very annoying. Let's upgrade you. Let's build as many maulers as we can. We need to stop selling so many consumer goods. We have so much food. Build these, and then we can invade again. I don't know if we want to, but I'm going to. We may as well. What are you? Oh, you are a tech world. Oh, 25% society research and 10% physics. We have found our science world, that is for sure. Okay, so they should have automatically done what we wanted them to. Yeah, we just need to move again. Jeff's over. No, I just want to make a research enclave next month, and that will keep them happy. They're also producing us gases. I will take that happily. There's also a lot of pops on this planet. It's the most of all of them. Maybe it's because we let it cook for so long. Okay, I think it is time to now switch to a crew quarters on here, and we will have max naval capacity. I don't know if it's going to be enough kill them. We have been spying. We need 30 to see, but I think we immediately just go steal their pops. Probably not the best idea, but also why not? Sometimes that's just how it is. Okay, 33 days so we can build here, and this is going to buff this planet up. 7 food, 4 trade, and the alloys and consumer goods do go up. Also a lot of stability now. We just need 20 minerals. There we go. We can start converting more pops. Can we get this done in time? We will be able to get this planet done in time too. Just remember to do that. Harmony can be done. Edict fund goes up, and we get colony ascension effect. Not really too useful yet, and since we're planning on murdering very soon, analytic acquisition is here. We can outraid energy grid. We definitely want that. Improved mauler. See, we can reduce the cost, but we already have 20, so let's improve the maulers and let's make better armor. Let's get society research building when we can. Just 2 months. Perfect. We're still getting claimed by you. You're equivalent. I maybe should have gone supremacy. That would have helped a lot. I forgot about that. Going over naval cap will hurt, but we do have maulers. This is a pivotal moment, and I don't know what to do. Not really any way I can get more. We do get exotic gas as fuel and more shield hit points, so we should probably put a shield on. I definitely think we could take them. I will make another fleet, as many as we can, and then go kill them and tank the costs. I think it's the way. And we'll take these systems to kind of just choke them in. We want them to grow. I'm just going to keep raiding them every 10 years. I might sound crazy, right? But I wish we could put like alerts in the game. So like in 2.6 years, maybe I right click this when it goes, or maybe I can just like click a hotkey or something and be like, in 2.6 years, pause the game and tell me a reminder. Am I dumb for thinking that? Am I just playing too many games and forgetting to do things? I don't know. I feel like it's a good idea. Yeah, now we're going over naval cap. We will run into some issues. We should sell food. Really, we should sell food. I think 64 is the max. Let me check the Discord. Discord. I'm not lying, I do forget. It is 64. I just have self-doubt. That should help the trade. Then we can fix the energy. Everything should balance out. Yeah, pretty much. We can buy more energy. And consumer goods, 2.2 years. I don't, maybe, no, because the building time, I don't think we're going to be able to get that off. And I think with the pops we steal, we need specialists, so we're not going to give them the rights that stop them being specialists, if that makes sense. I'm getting insulted now. You are annoying. Declare you rivalry. I want the buffs. We should make a second shipyard. I should also just buy the maximum energy. We can upgrade something. Armor. That will help. Now I'm tempted to just go full armor. No, it'll be fine. And we are so close to removing cellular culture shock, but I don't think... How long does the chamber take? 360 days. Yeah, that's not going to happen in time. Annoyingly. More upgrades. Oh, because of the growth. Yes. And you know what? We will make them all armor. I feel like that will give us the edge. Yes, I like that. We could even be really min-maxing and upgrade. I just want them to grow. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, we should also probably just take supremacy here. It gives us more naval cap. It helps. And we can build the thing here, but I mistimed it. And we weren't going to get it anyway, but hey, that's just how it is. I do want to keep an eye to see how much unity we actually get from doing the necrophage stuff. Okay, 1 month off year 20. We are at 1.2k tech. It went up by 400. We got a bunch of Jeff pops. Now, I want to check with the UNE save we were doing, how the economy is looking. So I'm going to take a screenshot and then we'll load up the other game. UNE at year 20. How do we compare? I think our science is going to be lower. We'll see. Okay, year 20 UNE. We have plus 10, which is actually lower. We have plus 53 minerals, which is also lower. We have 16 food, which is also lower. We have -1 consumer goods. We are buying and selling stuff too, remember. We have a lot of... We have 4 more alloys on UNE. We have 121 more trade. That's the bigger killer. We have so much trade somehow. How do we have this much trade? Our commercial pacts. Okay, I am using a commercial pact with another empire, so that is giving us 101. So really, we don't actually have that much trade. And unity is 45 from there. We do have more unity because of the factions, but we are at 104, so it's kind of similar too. Tech is 43 ahead. That's like the main one that's bad. And our empire size is less, but we do have less pops. Although, you do have to remember, we invaded 3 pre-FTLs. We're quite even. We also have full naval cap 40. So it's even to the UNE. UNE is not like the best meta thing, but it's kind of on par with that. Now, I do feel once we start raiding, that might change ever so slightly. But I think surely we beat them now. It says equivalent, but like, come on. I also don't want this planet, but oh well. Let's go kill them, I think. Tech world's doing well. Let's get mineral purification going. Let's also build that here. Minerals will be key. And let's... Oh, you... You're in a defensive pact. You're in a defensive pact. I can't take them both. We go kill this one instead. I think that's the play. That's so annoying. I can't take 2 empires yet. We could build up this starbase to like block them in, but we're gonna need to do that later. That's incredibly annoying, but we will pivot. And I haven't really looked at anything you have. We do need to make a couple claims, so I'll just take as much as we can, encroach on their territory, declare war, conquer, rush them down. They have a 1k here, but maulers are very good against starbases. It would be better if we had supremacy up and running, but we don't. Just grab an extra counselor. Okay, this science ship literally can't do anything, so we will take you and put you on a planet. This station should fall quickly, yeah. And we're just going to rush their capital and bomb it and take everything. We will set the raiding stance to raiding, the bombing stance, you know what I mean. And hopefully they are not strong enough to stop me. Otherwise we'd be sad. Oh, Starhold or crystals. We need Starhold to kill these, but crystals are very nice. I'll do Starholds because we can get moats. They have 2.5k. Don't think that's going to be enough. They should fall quite quickly. Maulers go burr. Maulers went burr. We lost 1, they lost 9. Charge down their capital now. Let's get ship fire rate and supremacy. Right, we don't want our transports to actually be there because we don't want them to invade the planet where we're going to bomb. And they are trying to build up. We're catching them before they can heal, so they will fall. This is why you rush down their capital. Makes that fight a lot easier. Starbase falls. Can we heal here? No, but we can bomb. And we will not allow them to surrender. Prohibited. So we should start stealing their pops. We will, when we get these species, set their rights. Are we already getting you? Oh, wow. This is going quick. Okay. You are not going to be slaves. Actually, you still could be. You'll be indented servitude instead, so you can work specialist jobs. And then they should just fill what we're missing. Yeah, you can see they're coming to our capital, filling those jobs. That should help our economy massively. Now we just need to start building. Consumer good world here. We'll make that other one alloys eventually. Now they do have stuff running around. We'll use the other fleet to clean that up. We don't want them going to kill our capital. That's kind of bad. We should keep reinforcing you so you don't die. And we'll make you both heal now the starbase is up and running. Just here in tip-top shape. Oh, that's a 1k. Okay, hear me out. We'll send the 2k to deal with that. All the other one bombs. 171 minerals. That's insane. And I need pops over here. I'm going to send a bunch of Jeffs to the planet here. I need them working the science. We need tech. 2k is dealing with them. Just about. It's close. And you've got a 2k on our border. That's not a good sign. But luckily a defensive pact doesn't necessarily mean they'll both join the war. But I am going to preemptively build gun batteries and target uplink computer on Barnard's star. This is the issue of playing Xenophobe. Everyone hates you. There's also a fleet here. Go chase them down. Don't let them leave. Keep killing them. But we take all of their pops. Excellent. We can actually bomb these planets as well. Take those pops. So we took initially quite a lot of these, but it's not really going up anymore. Might have to bomb it for a while. Clone VATs. So cloning is one way to actually fix Necrophage because we can just bypass the negative slightly. We do get minus 50% pop growth multiplier, but I think cloning kind of works still. I don't really know. 4.0 is a confusing beast and it confuses me and scares me. Let's go with naval cape and we probably want more star bases because I am scared. Oh, we converted more pops. Is it every 10 years then on the planets we have? I don't know. Like it's not every 10 years in game. It's when we build the elevation thing. I don't know. Not a clue. Right, we need 200 alloys to upgrade Barnard's star. Then we'll be pretty set. Yeah, it's still 425. Unless we're taking these pops. Ah, you have these. Interesting. Oh yeah, we're getting 1.2 thousand of you. Oh wait, no, that's not in our empire. We have none of them. What is happening? You only have Murlocs here. They keep spamming transports, which is a big issue. I don't know. We'll just keep bombing. Okay, we have another starbase up. I'm tempted to do Anchorage. I'm very tempted, but also I need more unity and trade. So I'm going to do that. We should probably actually upgrade Barnard's star first. Why are they moving around? So I think we need to wait for devastation to actually really take a lot of their pops. 5,776. It is going down, but not really. And it's changing. It's changing. It's a long burn. Just keep making these planets more efficient with energy grids. And we should probably put capacity subsidies on for 50% more technician output. We're below edict funds still. Everything is fine. The only issue is don't know what to build. I guess we should build a monument everywhere because we are getting some unity. It will help buff that a little bit because we now have just so much. Mirroc pops were abducted, so now it's going up more. And we converted some more pops. It's not too bad. The next data point we can compare is year 41, so we'll wait till then from the UNE. I think if you don't play Necrophage like this, it might be worse, a lot worse, if you just rely on normal pop growth, because obviously we're not getting many pops. The pop growth is dire. We are about to get clone bats. That might help. We will see. We should probably take the orbital bombardment damage on these fleets. Bastion's done. Weapons, my friends, and communication jammer. So yeah, we're getting civilians here. I'm just going to start resettling them, especially to our tech planet. It seems they're all going to Jeff, which we don't want. We do want them to go to this tech planet. Get another research enclave. Energy stuff. We'll spend all the minerals. We now also have the damage versus star bases, which helps a lot in these early game wars. Now we have some good techs. Neural implants will give slave processing, which will give them more pop output. We have many slaves. We should also put swarm computer on both of these, as well as sublight speed and invasion chance. Never cancel. We'll just grab flat stability. And we'll probably go for research upkeep reduction. That will help. Never scientists can go on. And now maulers are growing up, which is why our naval capacity's gone very high. The bombing takes so long. Yay, more pops were abducted. More naval cap is very nice. And Dyson Swarm's also very nice. We can also upgrade our physics building now because we have moats. Tech is going up. Year 32, this is what we're looking like. It's not like meta at all. But it's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, it's still bad. And we also did get cloning, so we should try and build a clone vat everywhere we can. The issue is, I don't really have a slot for it on our capital at least. We need to get rid of the xenobiological lab with the research lab. So we'll remove that, put that there, and then clone vat here, clone vat there, and clone vat there. That should help our pop growth and accelerate us even further, as well as we're just nabbing loads of people. It's always pretty nice. War exhaustion has been reached, so in 2 years there will be peace. I think I'm going to send this plant, or ship to this planet to really bomb it more so we can hopefully steal more stuff. Because I think it does depend on your fleet power. Arc furnace as well, that's good, but tech might be better. Almost finished supremacy. So you do have the clone vats down. You can see you do get minus 50% on the bonus growth, but at least it's adding that bonus growth. But it just spreads. So like, for example, clone vat gives 1.5 monthly organic pop growth. That is spread between everything here, which if they made it so the Necro people didn't get any pop growth, this would all get pushed to our slaves, our secondary species, which would be so much better. They just need to disable any growth to fix it. And the Necrophage is basically like it was in 3.14. Yeah, this is not going amazing. We have gained 800 pops, which is 8 in the old system. I don't know if that's good. I didn't really use raiding bombardment stance, so I don't know. We can whack nutritional plentitude on for more pop growth. We do have more upkeep, and we did just get Force Beast. Let's stop selling food, I guess. We did get an extra starbase. I do not want it because of the upkeep. Let's upgrade and let's go kill these idiots. See, my issue is I don't know if I have spare slaves. Like, if I get rid of a bunch of you, we're still working all the jobs. So do I just have like invisible pops? This is also another issue with slaves in 4.0. You just can't really tell what is going on because they don't become civilians and they're kind of hidden in a way. Like, they don't appear to be unemployed. Like, this planet has loads of free jobs. What if I just move loads there? We're still working all the jobs here. So have I just had like empty jobs this whole time? Oh, now then. Oh, maybe not then. Now they're not there. Weird. Okay, let's go kill these guys. They're still equivalent. And I'm hoping our starbase can hold. I don't know if it can. We may as well find out. Kind of plateaued in our pop growth again. We didn't really get many of their pops. We got 800 of them. Yeah, not that much. Okay, we actually got something huge for our ship design. We got bigger engine, which means we can actually put afterburners on most of these ships. So I do want to go upgrade them. But Jeffs are at 5.7k. We have now finally finished supremacy, which means we can go biomorphosis. Now we need to spam biomorphosis building, and we can also go purity cloning or mutation. I think we do want cloning. We need pop growth. It's the main issue we're having. We have necrophage everywhere. And we do need a genomic research facility. Again, do we have the building slots for that? Not really, but they will give amenities so we can get rid of the luxury residents. We just don't have minerals. Let's sell things. If in doubt, sell everything. They have 3k. Oh, they're going to make a hold on it. I guess we could make 2 fleets. One can hold Barnard Star. One can go kill them, hopefully. I should build a Dyson Swarm array around Jeff. Cure our energy. Okay, let's declare war. We should wait. What am I doing? They have 6k! We need to wait. We need to wait. I might even build a defense platform or two. Don't have good hangers. But I think it will do, honestly. As long as we tank. How did I run out of consumer goods? Oh, no. Okay, well, it's time to compare again. Okay, we have 20 more energy, a lot more minerals, more food, similar consumer good issue, way more alloys, similar trade, rare resources are online. The unity for the UNE is so much better. The tech, 200 more as well. Now here's the killer. We already have cloning done. That unity from the faction and trade probably helped get that. I don't really see too much difference, but I know that the UNE is about to scale massively because I have played this. We've got clone vats going crazy. We also did go cloning, so we'll see. It's quite close. The spawn definitely helped the UNE in that save, but it's playing very similar. I don't think that's a good thing. Like, Necrophage was very different before. The only difference is I am trying to murder as much as I can, which is good, but like I don't think this scales, but maybe I'm wrong. I just don't know how else we would have got unity. Maybe we would have actually had to build a unity planet, but that's just annoying. We can upgrade again, constantly upgrading. Yeah, pops are just not growing. We have an issue. You are strong. You have 8.5k. I mean, we beat it, but there's also this empire because they're in a damn defensive pact. We could just wait and declare war on these again in 2 years, which I might have to, because we can defend against them. I can't just go ahead and stay and bomb. That's the issue. You need to be much stronger. We're gonna go cloning again. We do have max stability on our planet somehow. It's nice. We just don't have the pop growth. And now we have a Dyson Swarm. Very nice. I want to upgrade you as soon as we can. We need gene tailoring tech. Oh dear. Ah, we do have it here. Okay, nice. Grab that. Okay, well, we can just war these guys again. I'm gonna do that. We need pops. We have the jobs. We don't have the pops. And I'm not playing a 2-front war. They can be scary on my border. I can come back and kill them. Kill them. They are dead. Very dead. And retreat back to the capital. they die even more. It's bombing time, but also it's not time for you to invade, my friend. Okay, we started with 1,000 Murlocs. Hopefully it goes up more since we're a lot stronger in fleet power. Pop growth 25%. I will take that. I'm negative alloys because of the Dyson Swarm. We can build an arc furnace. We go cloning again. Let's build the arc furnace. I think also because our ships have grown up, naval capacity's gone up. Ooh, pops. Yes. Orbital bombardment damage seems very nice. Hopefully we can start actually getting pops. We're at 1.1k. We've barely gone up. Cloning. We've completed cloning finally. We need less clone vat upkeep. When we get this, we also produce more clone things, and we can only do one of them because our Unity just sucks. Oh dear. Okay, we can at least get more organic pop growth from genomic researchers. Well, that's our empire's not looking good. I'm gonna go isolations for the 10% Unity as well. And we should probably turn one of these off. Capacity subsidy, so we're below Unity again. Buffs us up a little bit. We're getting raided, really. I'm just trying to steal pops, my friends, and we still like 200 this entire war. Why does raiding suck? The 9k raiding fleet's flying past us. We should just go and stop it. We should also put buffs onto our stuff. I should have done that before. Murder them. Yeah, raid that, you idiots. Okay, we have another comparison at year 55. We're very much behind on energy and minerals and food, and consumer goods are dying. I think if we actually play, though, it will fix because of the trade. Maybe not. Okay, consumer goods sucks. Alloys sucks. Trade massively sucks. Rare resources, same. Unity sucks. Tech sucks. And we also have, what's that? 24k more pops. So yeah, the scaling on Necroids sucks. Year 55, we've taken. To be fair, we have taken an Empire. So it's a little bit different. But we've gained all their pops on this UNE run, which we're not doing on the other one. We've been barding for how long? I don't know. And we've taken like 1,000 pops. Whereas we could have just taken the planet. What's the point in raiding? I don't know. We literally should have just taken the planet at this point. And we barely have filled up planets. We're struggling to get pretty much everything going. I can't even get cloning. And I believe it's all because of this pop management. We're sucking the pop growth dry because a lot of it's going to the Jeffs, which is then minusing him by 50%. Is it awful? Yes. But also it's not like game ruining, but there's so many things you have to play around, like the slaves, putting them there. You can't actually see if there's extra slaves. They don't go as citizens for some reason. I guess they wouldn't be citizens because they're slaves, but I can't see them. Why can't I see them? I don't know how many excess jobs I have. Can I build more jobs? I don't know. This needs to look at. 4.0 kind of works on the basic builds and civilians, but anything else is just a struggle. Like, this isn't awful by year 55, but it's not good. It can keep up with AI, would be very bad in PvP, and the scaling is just awful. I don't think you could go on and fight a 25 times crisis, or high level crisis anyway. Hopefully they take a look. Again, a bit annoying because this is a whole DLC and it just is not good. Doesn't really have a unique playstyle anymore, and hurts your empire because it sucks all the pop growth away from it. I would make it so these pops don't count at all to pop growth. That would be a good buff. All the pop growth stuff goes to your secondary species. Then you could make them not slaves. They could be civilians. They can work other things, but then they're slowly turning into big boy species, which I think the job efficiency needs to go up as well. 15% for specialists and elites would be nice. I don't know, but then you get less upkeep too. It's quite nice. I could have made these like super leaders too because they get 80 year span. I don't know, this origin, not good. Not good at all. Playable, not technically bugged, but it's bad. Now, if you want to not be bad at the game, check out my 4.0 tips I picked up from many games. Let's see, by year 100, what do these tips get you? Yes, this insane economy, 33,000 tech by year 100. Click the 4.0 video, it's going to help you out a bunch. And if you want to see how I got to this point, it's part of the $5 plus members only every single click series that I'm doing. Wouldn't perform well on the algorithm because it's like we're into 6 or 7 episodes, and episodes do not do well in the algorithm, but people want to see them. So best of both worlds. We're going to try and take on the 25 times crisis. This playlist will show you all the videos, and episode 1 is free. So if you enjoy it, you can pay to watch episode 2. If you do it, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.